Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video in which we are going to learn about super keyword in Java programming. So guys, the super keyword in Java is used in subclasses to access superclass members. Now the superclass members can be any fields or attributes, constructors and even methods as well. So guys, this super keyword is very important whenever we are going to use the superclass members from the subclasses. Now guys, we are going to see three instances where we can use the superclass. The very first instance is in order to access the overridden methods of the superclass. Second instance is access attributes of the superclass, and then we have the use of super to access superclass constructor. So guys, we are going to check all this with the help of examples. So over here what I'm going to do is, let's say we have a parent class over here first of all. So we have class and then we have the animal as the parent class, and then guys, let's say we have the string variable that is name, and then we also have a function that is going to display the name of this animal. So we have display name, and then let's say we have the print statement over here. So name of animal is, and then we have this name variable. Now guys, let's say we have another class which is going to extend this animal class. So we have class, and then let's say we have the dog as the class name followed by extends keyword, and then we have this animal parent class. So guys, this is the way we inherit the properties of the parent class inside this child class, that is the class dog, followed by extends keyword and then the name of the parent. And then guys, we have over here inside these curly braces, we have its own set of fields and methods. Apart from these fields and methods, we can also define other methods over here. So if we don't have any methods or variables of the dog class by itself, what I'm going to do is, let's say we want to create the object of the dog class. So over here we are going to create the object of dog class as the dog object followed by new, and then we have dog as the class name. Now guys, since we have extended this animal class inside this child class, that is the dog class, we can use this attribute, that is the name attribute, using this dog object. So we will use the dog object over here followed by name, and then let's say we have the name of the dog as puppy. And then guys, what we can do is, since we have extended this parent class, we can also use this method name, that is display name, using the object of this class, that is dog class. So over here we will have dog object followed by dot display name. So now let us save this file and try running this code. So as we can see, name of animal is puppy. So this display name, that is name of animal is puppy, is getting printed over here. Now guys, what we will do is, let's say in the method overriding, as we had seen previously, we have the same method name, that is display name, along with the same return type and along with the same parameters inside this child class as well. And over here what I will do is, I will just provide name of dog over here so that we can identify between these two statements whether it is the name of dog that is getting printed or the name of animal that is getting printed. So guys, we had seen previously that in method overriding, the method of the child class will be preferred whenever we are going to access the same method name. So I'll just save this file and try running this code over here. I have not changed any code over here, but I have just added a new display name method which is same as that of the display name of the parent class. So as we can see, name of dog is puppy is getting printed. So over here name of dog is, this string is getting printed. So this proves that this display name, that is the method of this child class, is getting printed over here. So guys, this is the method overriding that we had seen previously as well. But guys, what if we want to access the display name of the super class? So over here the display name of the super class is this method. So let's say instead of printing this statement, that is name of dog is, we want to print name of animal is. So what we are going to do is, I'll just comment out this line, and then over here we are going to use the keyword, that is super, and then after the keyword super we are going to use dot, and then as you can see, display name is getting suggested over here. So I'll just press on enter, and then let us just save this file and try running this code to see what will be the output. So guys, as we can see, name of animal is puppy. So this thing, that is name of animal is puppy, is getting printed. That's because we are calling the super dot display name, that is the display name of this parent class, that is the animal. Now guys, let's say we also want to print this, that is the name of dog is puppy. So I'll just remove the comment from this line. So over here what is going to happen is, first of all, dog object or display name will get called. So this display name will be called actually. So over here, first of all, we will get name of dog is, and then the name of the dog, and then followed by the display name of the parent class will also be called. So I'll just save this file and try running this code so that we can see the output. So as we can see, name of dog is puppy. So the very first thing, that is, this thing is getting printed. And then since we are calling the display name of the parent class using this super keyword, name of animal is puppy is also getting printed over here. So guys, in this way we can easily use the super keyword in order to access the overridden methods of the superclass. So this method was overridden of the superclass, but we can use the super keyword in order to call that method from the child's method. Now guys, let us move to another scenario where access attributes of the superclass. So guys, over here, instead of accessing the methods, we are going to access the variable names. So let's say we have the variable name, that is string name, it is equal to dog over here, that we have already defined. Now guys, what will happen? So this string, that is name of animal is, so this name is referring to this name, that is dog. Whereas over here, name of dog is name. So this name will be referred to the string name that was inherited by this dog. So guys, if you remember, behind the scenes, both of these things are getting inherited inside this child class. So guys, since we have already defined the name of the animal as dog over here inside this class, what we are going to do is, while we are calling this display name of this child class, the very first thing that we will do is, we will call the display name of this animal class. So this display name will be called, and over here name of animal is, the name of the animal will get printed. After that, what we are going to do is, we are also going to set the name of this to some other name. So in order to access this attribute, that is the name attribute, what we are going to do is, we will use the super keyword again, followed by dot, and then we have the name attribute, and inside this name attribute, let's say we want to set the name as puppy over here. So to make it more clear, I'll just make it puppy space 1, but we also have the name assigned over here. So I'll just remove this line of code, that is dot name, it is equal to puppy. So what we are doing over here is, we are going to use the child class, that is the dog object, followed by the dog object dot display name. So this thing will call this display name, and then we have the super keyword, which will call the display name, followed by the super keyword, which will access the name attribute, that is this attribute, and it is going to set it as puppy 1, and then the name of the dog is name. So probably this name should get printed over here. So I'll just save this file and try running this code. So as we can see, name of animal is dog. So the very first thing that the control flow comes over here in the display name, after the display name is being called over here from the dog object. So this display name is making the control flow go over here, that is name of animal is. So you can see name of animal is, and then the name attribute, that is the name attribute is set as dog. So this dog is getting printed over here. Now the next thing, super dot name, it is equal to puppy 1. So what we are doing over here is, instead of having the value as dog, we are setting it as puppy 1, and then we are using the name of dog is, and then this name. So this name got inherited using this extends keyword, and since we have set it as puppy 1, so as you can see, name of dog is over here, you can see name of dog is puppy 1. So guys, in this way we can also use the super keyword in order to access the attribute of the super class, that is the parent class. Now guys, let us move to another scenario, that is use of super in order to access the superclass constructor. So over here we are going to have the constructor. So what we have to do is, we are going to have another method that is going to be a constructor. So guys, a constructor is nothing but using the same name as that of the class name. We are going to define a method, and it doesn't have any return type, but it can have the parameters over here. So we are going to have the parameter as name1. So we are going to pass the name of the animal using this constructor, and then we can set name, it is equal to name1. So what we are doing over here is we are just setting the name value over here with the help of the value that we are going to pass over here using this name1 string. Now guys, what is the role of the super over here? So I'll just remove this line of code, the super keywords that we used previously for overridden method and the overridden attributes. What I'm going to do is name of dog is and then this name. So this name is going to refer to this string name. Now guys, as we had seen previously, a constructor is used in order to initialize some of the variable objects inside a class. So basically this we have a constructor, and this constructor's role is to assign the value to a name variable using the string name1. But what we are going to do is, while creating the child class object as the dog object over here, we are just accessing the display name. Now from this display name we are going to set the name of the animal. So what we will do is, first the display name will be called, and over here we will use the super keyword followed by open and close brackets. So guys, as we can see, we are getting a red underline over here. It is saying constructor call must be the first statement in a constructor. So guys, instead of providing the super keyword over here, we will also have a constructor of this child class, that is the dog class. So I'll provide dog over here followed by inside this dog. So as we can see, it is a red underline over here as well. Implicit super constructor animal is undefined, must explicitly invoke another constructor. So over here we will just provide the super constructor. So inside the super constructor we are again getting the constructor animal is undefined. Now guys, the animal is already defined over here, but we are not passing the parameter yet. So we will pass the parameter over here as the dog1. So guys, no need to worry if you have not understood so far. I'm going to explain you once again. So very first thing is we are going to have the dog object, that is the child class object, and we are using the dog object over here in order to call the display name. Now the display name of the dog object will be called, so as you can see, display name, but before that we are also having a constructor of the dog. So while we are instantiating this object, that is the dog object, the new dog, this will make the control flow go over here inside the dog constructor, and this constructor will make the super constructor being called. So as you can see, we have the super keyword followed by a string, that is a dog1. So over here, what is the super constructor? This animal. So this is the constructor of a super class which is expecting the name, that is name1. So we had already passed dog1 over here. So this dog1 will go to the name1 and it will be assigned to the name variable. So as we can see, this name variable over here will be assigned the value as dog1. And then guys, after this constructor is called, there is an end of the constructor over here. So the control flow goes back over here and it calls the display name of the dog object. Now the display name of the dog object, what it is doing is, it is just having name of dog is and then the name. So it is just going to print this name that we had set already. So let me just save this file and try running this code. So as we can see, name of dog is dog1. That's because we have set the string name as dog1. We can set any other name. So let's say we have tiger over here as the name of the animal. So I'll just save this file and try running this code. So as we can see, name of dog is tiger. So guys, this doesn't make any sense. We are trying to access the name of the dog and we are giving the name of the animal. So I'll just provide some other name. So let's say we have puppy. I'll just save this file and try running this code. So as we can see, name of dog is puppy, and in this way we can easily use the super keyword in order to access the constructor of the parent class over here. So guys, these were some of the scenarios where we can use the super keyword in order to achieve our requirements. So guys, that's it in this video. Please make sure that you practice on your own so that you get enough knowledge about the super keyword and the other object-oriented programming concepts in Java. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is abstract class and abstract methods in Java programming. So stay tuned.